omo any Fulham airport also ono oko holidays nyina no now I agree personal terms with Manchester United now ka say Bayern Munich and Man United ebewie enti the next minute the other no hwebia no say two parties no etimi reach agreement ono de na only issue there because na only United for no aka amenesi after Euros no oko holidays nyina na very optimistic say the United no obetimi continue ni age pass obesi na kan de ama Manchester United Calvin Phillips enya Cologne ama Ipswich Town midfielder last year Okoboye Emma West Ham second department of the league na nil promoted side Ipswich enya fanan a season long loan yet also Ever City and omo players aso ye there but me fan to just say Oscar Bob and Julian Alvarez frag omo every city ama Man United Bobo Conference City omo dwen ho Pep Guardiola say obey additions Oscar Bob pra Julian Alvarez so enya free club ni makọ enti ate se eberechi eze Man City say omo market no so a omo players de ababeshem Oscar Bob pra o man ka bia nshem Julian Alvarez so adjoining Atletico enti eberechi eze any player City ani abre pass omo nya na omo enso epe Sandro Tonali e fa ne betting I want some there Aquano o cha brutal. Now Premier League na suspended for 10 solid months on the 28th of August year. And the ban ebe over the Premier League na catch Newcastle say if 28th konin na Sandro Tonali ebe timesi na kan e ama the club AC Milan. Paulo Dybala to Saudi Arabia done and dusted. Say the Roma for Joe Musica boy and so agree 3 years ago sina kan or Saudi Arabia or league Victor Osimhen to Chelsea yeah think someday or Chelsea for now nya did say heading a befa because Sky Sports Italia report say eno numere thought balling any Napoli board and common na a very positive na Osimhen ebetimi about Chelsea 2 players na Napoli for the airport ebetimi aye 1 player plus cash into Ebia Lukaku na omo the 39 million pounds no e dia source say ebe Casadei and Lukaku ni dey enye possible Chelsea e the 1 player no misika and so e the attack Victor Osimhen akasaka so the ball no oyobi a eba na assist obetimi aye eba no goal sha a match obetimi ashe 3 or 4 goals into ono ball no obese at the end of the football career be trying to na ohun se adwumo ye no kofo edi ho adanse into ono Osimhen de na ni abre pass obetimi ameke something meaningful on the football career mu Gerald Bowen and West Ham enemu no say ono any captain for the season ti West Ham enya de ahoma man so on church the Premier League no and so e sha sia Chelsea so as Enzo Fernandez ebeye omo captain Sir Kobasa Rhys James any park no so next the rebel amban LED Chelsea ebeye Enzo Fernandez we any decision na Chelsea and so ateki Alan Shearer a former Newcastle any England striker was a Premier League no Arsenal for nebeji meaning almost all the pundits about 80 to 90% will be say afuwe Arsenal for say omafe na Alan Shearer say Arsenal be the first Man City be the second third Liverpool na for Newcastle for a place fourth Luis Enrique PSG coach also no Mbappe mfama form ntem do say Mbappe free PSG na so open asampa or show the world ogidi pass obeso city or Madrid the only time on supporting Mbappe time Real Madrid any omu PSG be born there or time Mbappe chia nya de betimi ayeye say Enzo Maresca pen number 1 Chelsea na hwemu kire say Robert Sanchez na be Chelsea omo number 1 goalkeeper in Chelsea goalkeeping department Robert Sanchez ono ana ebeda goal post mu e de amomo La Liga no nhye say some of the crucial games big matches for La Liga no on the bottom outside Spain Yates America one of the venues ebetimi host to some of the La Liga games na ebetimi ashas here e de free Barca and Atletico Madrid some match no ebetimi abaso either on the 20th 21st or 22nd of December na La Liga no she said to dia Barca Atletico no ebetimi akoso e was Spain Oheneba odaroma we aso na ejina na ye dia ma no nsem tell bono ye dia si
Wa Montana de Tony e de amanane nsema wodo no e de abreye live on Kessben television so ye beda ho abasima kakra bi eba ye de local stories wodo abobo ano no e de ebebrem se Franco Naro aye ready sanso na awal Mohammed Hudu ono so aye ready. Happy birthday to Nana Sapon Kwaku Fokuo. Nana Sapon Kwaku Fokuo, CEO of Nasab 360 Enterprise. Nasab 360 Enterprise. Nana Sapon Kwaku Fokuo. Happy birthday Nyankopon favor no na embra so. Obi bia ye bia no enkon kan emfama Dr. Bedu Pepra quit scan asidaos. If you doctor and a scene, we wish you happy birthday. Doctor the na waha. Yes, radiologist yes, oh yeah, the house. On so wishing Nana Sapon Kwaku Foku CEO of Nasab 360 Enterprise. Happy birthday. Yedi jumedi no pimpim han me adan ho aba. Ye ba ye beto jumedi ensira. Local stories awodo ha yedi ni nyina yede ebremo. Brekum Chelsea. Also this season, one more target and he said Ombeji a Ghana Premier League. Last season, Omi idea no place third. This season the league, one more edge.
Well, Chelsea, any season be able to start here, you're dreaming for the ultimate. What I say, you call for the ultimate. In team, I can say coming season, a ultimate never sang call for because last season you call for the ultimate, but it was rather unfortunate. You sent to me but you did third and yet bad. But coming season, I think say with some of what will best, Ebema only started pre-season. And Okrampo na edited mintin so near started pre-season a year pre-season a year. I think say even me I carry the ultimate at the end of the next season.
Manuel Sapon was in a kind of Brekum Chelsea where they are to Chelsea there season be a chance here or more target and some person with a year Premier League. Was also aside the former coach Samuel Bodu or your coach Edema Bobuko.
Samuel Bodu nye coach Odina Juma Diagro. Very, very serious in Banajuma Samoa on Fan Diagro. And she said they can energy and original touch like different. Nina say on pay defeat or your coach on pay defeat. You know, anytime biano game be obekumbiano or the 3 points. You know.
Where you coach and I said, where someone Manuel Sapon. What they are to do for coach Samuel Bodu. Yeah, but studio ha na status committee atanase. But national can case no womunya enfrey. And nunti make us near bus studio there. Na status committee atanase but shokan case no womunya enfrey. Update be a bembiano. Yeah, the bebrum. Baby any go stars egu preparation so towards a year Ghana, ye Premier League in the month of September. Make us a club license and Eguswam and the clubs need this. Also, clubs so many problems. I don't know. I contact the club license board as to Koya will make me a fasten on my boamo. Now before a year. Brene beso si ebe tumuno wo metimi ayomo bibia e de awie ye fa local stories ni siam na yem fa ye nche eye abedwafo aso ye se Franco Nara transe sanso na awal Mohammed Udu enso eye seated se Franco Naro chidi se bibia e fine
Oheneba Nyame adu bibia ye bibia de ye
techena takwa
takwa o ekohwe TNA Park no the new TNA Park. We want to be part of the history.
Of course.
So, and the pictures and the videos we are seeing looks good. The Yemo go face for Abaso. I will kwaya Omafaso ISRD no. So you can corporate social responsibility of a company. We adia yen kaidum. Na nipa e was abro no ni kuro so no. Ubia binya so mfaso no. Ibini So for me, it is a project that looks good. It is a project that you hope is a don't forget after everything, it's so hand over Edema the National Sports Authority. But whatever it is, they've done well. On the game itself, I think say Minsura Meka said this will be the best fixture, and that's a very befitting fixture. And no mode eba say apart from Sibia Obeko outside Ghana, and now Sibia Okakofa. Be any of the national team. Medium versus Asante Kotoko, especially at this time. We said the road to Hashook and then the road to Kotoko, but Hashook thinks Amun Shedanye ready for that high profile game. Until they did not actually agree to play. And in the Asante Kotoko and Ajipini. Now, okay, Timas is saying, Freme Bofano, Hono, positive. Now, supporters in a pentem, appeal players are here. Asante Kotoko. Minka the last time I Kotoko away game, na fans nam radio so say a high basses that you just can't messing na yenko heavy. It is uncommon practice in recent times, especially the publicity around it, even in this region. Now Shenkrofo may invite you and adia bibia de pefeze Kotoko with a full vim. Mediama and so ababeshe Eastern region. Abeya hubo bia. And no more back. I'm told say after the game they will get back to Eastern. After the game, Kotoko will stay in Cape Coast. No matter no eso. So for me, the game is befitting for the grand opening of Takwa TNA Park and as a stadium. The game itself will be very interesting. Usually, pre-season games, are very difficult to predict. One, you're too sure of teams starting 11. Two, some coaches may want to try some players in such occasion. But no question is there. Unim the rivalry Eda media manekoto contem, especially game no so otakwa a legendary. The number of times Akotoko fans akwa become stories and all that. So for me, apart from say a year befitting, a more than a friendly game. We a year glorified friendly game. Now me assure say officially this will be a first game. And it's a medium awenia. Obeka say stadium ye be the first ever game. Ye medium. And ye cheer Sante Kotoko Shen waha. That person who scored the first goal, our mubetro Nidin in gold in the history book mu say when ye medium stadium fufro nipa wa to atene din kan e was ago pramano so your friend asume say na obintin. So history is about to be made. Kotoko could easily say, media mashishi nyina no. Ye see stadium ma wo mu no. First game a mo boy no. Ye free Kumasi eto mo ha. Eba be share wo mu.
Ye first goal sa so share wo mu. Ye
first goal ha esa share wo mu. Ayo beka say this you kra no. Ya to has akwa share no. Democracy Cup. Aji crew ade aba. Ya to media ma. Enso asa be share no. Ede aba. Into the expectation and then the enthusiasm around the team, be very high. Into for Kotoko, there will be much at stake. Unim says, Kotoko loses here so people will easily to say, yes, we must say, to top players be brave. And so no more lower tier, omunya real test, they could not live up to expectation. Into Kwame, two teams in the born competitively. I'm on Niagara. Even though we are calling it a friendly game, it's more than friendly. Now, Mrs. Parker, and Ukraine is maybe south. So, Shako and a Nigeria. Inti, and Yamingon was on promises some bonuses in this game. So, the fans will be there, the players will be there, officialdom will be there, media men. Yes, we have na yakupi biara beka. It's for me, it's something good and ye hwe ni muchina.
Ti se de okan ye de fa Kotoko hono se supporters and expectation was no. Na me nim se o link with George Kennedy se ma okana na.
Yeah. George Kennedy can send me, Bako orientation a team ni here. Many Uncle George are doing 100%, especially an assembly of new players. Old players ne women cry no so no waka say ebia omonum ebechrom say ahayem fa ahaye ni say ahaye ni say enti omobehia orientation no na megitum ze past players and our former players of Asante Kotoko to say George Kennedy Opokunti Safu Jemfi name them a role to play me mestre omo say ansane ye orientation orientation no any orientations are keke. The content of orientation is very important. Say we Kotoko past player na yema okwan say any players in kokasa blend momo time no with modernity. Enei omo time no niema bibiri no asesa nyame anim ni nipa anim nie. Eniema ni pi asesa enti say wo de wo time no nkwa ekutufu enyi. So person who to for, but modern say ube upgrade you with modern trend, then you combine it with your days. Because some days, start training and then for boss stadium steps, hard they so a focus no mabagri no mabamano. Seven prayers I can't be in a fan night, a go to your church. And then even pre-season assistant. First case started pre-season, it be a 2 weeks, 3 weeks, now or 9 can ball. But your physicals, I say, but the net Europe near Dinano, or more the ball no count your physicals. Ye training near bubble, near bomb matches, near training. Because ball there, no boy there. To play a beer, no so mobile 2 hours, and about the park and also there, or bebo. In the same way, or run it, I benefits now, or your physicals no obey. So now the new thinking of even preseason has changed. Football has gone a lot of evolution. So we an old player, na former Asante Kotoko player, na legend, na ukwa kutu umufu. Mestra uze, PBB pakoka. I'm not saying Sesebi ubi enim seni obeka. I'm not saying that. But once you want orientation, the idea of orientation is very good. And the content of orientation is also very vital. Inti menene ya adwense orientation ni de omu hia na old players no ene omu kasa ya de ahokeka bebre omu. I even think that say some of them should get mentors. And this anima no.
Ase Kotoko Bono is different. Kotoko ni ade born saying.
Okwa makana several times to say. But there ba ko ni say se ubo Brecum Chelsea, ubo Legon Cities, ubo Accra Lions. Throughout the season no. O match is 34 now bebo no opponent no. Emu fanya the World Cup. Emu fanya the best game. Ba ubo Kotoko. Every single game of your 34 matches no opponent now on any bebo no. Player no the whole season a game I will look up to. So the players will come in determined, well motivated to come and play you. And it's not like only one particular week. A week in, week out. Every weekend, your opponent is more motivated. They say, there is little room to be lazy. Who need chances to be lazy, baby? And a team of top players. It is seven previous. One live up to expectation. A team no be able to obi and two the next day near Jao Kofu be the number. We are not the free honoma. A be a team now free mobano. O mo bomb match, a be cry nipa 500 oh. Anti pressure in him. Utie Justice Blair. Or say Kotokono. So bona boni ya you love the fans. But sanko ya and your bebo is about momo. It may be Mikai teacher Sifa. Augustine Sifa. Play a bit bobo be train with training ground so. So I'm one year na one training where Sabo will call Bono Bayara. Ade Asante de Bayono. I have a walk around Shibibu. No, I can say Bobo. What I say? At that time, he was an experienced player telling the player what is at stake. So, indeed, it is different playing in big clubs from playing in smaller clubs. In Teyanokre, Sokotokoboni is different. Me edubebia, I even think the orientation is our munkomo. It should even go beyond park. Omo appearance or about tinkrano. Esa yefe. Omo lifestyle. We are kotoko player. Untumi nkotena bia ba. Sebi ba bia, sebi ensem fata. Oso koton bolta no. So, esa kotoko player no pia bonti obi hia otimi ka sempacho metimi no atwa picture. It should look good. It should not be part of the orientation. Brand yourself well. Very important. Yes, why you tell me basa brand as a footballer. I mean, free honor. Kwame, Samates.
To top players, you know,
George Kennedy didn't say league in the Geno. Kwame, Penny Biasa no Bekasa. What's football as here? I'm telling you, there is one thing assembling quality players, and another thing putting them together as a unit. And the Kotoko expectation, honestly, if it's every season, the average Kotoko fan doesn't care. Near Kosu team, do you man say, Omo NAye the most successful team when it comes to our league? Into every league in the target a league in Nigeria. Into nya they say who can be BOBT, especially in the times that what to players be media men will be a commentary around them, and they say or Henisika or the Abamo Mato players they good. Intimidatum for any fan to expect a league title. But we are past footballer and a former footballer who be team on himself football team. So to two players different be share. Udi agra Angel and Nebia Uya Uremu 10th week. If there are stronger teams in the league, Utianya na Omasa. I will not begrudge him, but I know the fans are expecting the league title and nothing else.
Okay.
Chance
Prof.
Kennedy, and I thought the
Like
beer.
I'm starting from TNA Park.
Oh, okay. Oh, me start from now makwa kuduro. Etimi ba se team bi wa ha. Season ni koso na enu na e pre-season. Otima se miki. Season ni koso wa enu na e pre-season. Enu no ba sa se wanya good pre-season na. And the commentary around the players now, Mabibano, Ohe is smart, Ohe Abdul Hamid, Ohe Mohammed, Ohe striker no Abdul Hamid, Ohe the likes of Amwa, Enchimo, Ablomo, Maba, Samuel Tenedu. That's the reason why a lot of fabulous supporters are expectant. From me perspective, Mickey, maybe who is an entirely new team together. That's the reason why I will not expect too much. For me, I will see it as a work in progress, depending on how the league starts. Set your results in free Aba from the first 5 games, going to the next 5 games, and how the team are going to gel up and pick those very good results in those games. Mickey, it's not easy putting a very good team together. It's not easy. But she for team no, Mickey, they almost struggle here. If you share league as no, even though they were winning, but you see they struggle. But it reached a time where you saw say, they were doing very well. But pre-season, the number of matches are boy. Pre-season goes are now. So everything was pointing to the fact that you share league and glimpses of promises from the strike. No? And it came to pass when the league started. For me, Coach Prosperity Ogum, who are there fan and last season. Because for the first time in Sida, say Kotoko I lose around 7 games. Mickey and Sida in a league. Ninginane twa. They BNC. And after the season, no air cost, her players' agitations are a year within. And that's the reason why we a season around 21 players. No more. Obi wa on tears here. I didn't imagine say we a season not 21 players. But I know you are tune change. You the new players add fresh air breathing around the setup. For me, with regards to George Kedeni, I will side with him completely. Maybe based on how my experience, me who said how to put a very good team together. Any easy no. Me person me who work in progress with regards to Asante Kotoko. Any asema legend, Mr. George Kennedy, e kan wasem. Se franco me person me bisa asem we. Na Mickey ye wo mra e hye corporate institutions. Momo ye bibi e wo Ghana na. Minim anamente da.
You see, the friend of corporate social responsibility no. Enye mra chin, but wa company no or community ni mu. Community ni mu na wunya obi bia na adifi. Inti u benefit from. Inti esese o give it back to the society.
Yeah.
So na baby o hono mo ye mane ya akono say wa obeye saa ne mane bi no. Ebi kura ma tax relief. Any saa ne ma no. What must say? Yeah.
Honestly, Adia Goofies, I know, Mickey, Esabasobody. Because what it means is, say, TNA Swababeka, the list of stadia in Ghana. So, in case even our national stadium, no, a touchma, and we are one of the stadia, you bet me a marker for Babe approval. Because stadium, no, a befitting to organize any continental game, being it either national team competitions or interclub competitions, I be Champions League or CAF Confederations Cup. So go face Takwa and my idea. Honestly, they've done a marvelous job. But they are how to take a very good maintenance culture with regards to how we are going to maintain the stadium. No, baby, I didn't do 10,000 seater capacity. She's grass and then fair. She turf no. She the stands no, even stands no kwa na emefe no. How yakata so bebia ama ade no ayekrabe. What it means say takafo anya adepa. So it's very very good say ye bebenya a very good game between Mediama SC and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Ye di ba bie that stadium no. And a very 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 good attention ya make by bringing these two teams on board. Say mama maybe that game no. Miki ye de ani beta ho ya ye nya kwan nko de ye be make sure say be hwe ne hu game na e be koso no players o mo be bo Miki e no cry history for the first entire 11 no mo be chance no e no cry history say ye be a stadium no or more shots here my way or more shots and look at a different team altogether. And no dear and only dear what Chodin good what Chodin the be a beckai and look at bet me questions within schools I call within schools I what that locality no a bet me a question a in one of the subjects here charadia. So honestly it's a very good thing. Yeah. I'm really happy said the Mr. Keto Kreku, the president of the Ghana Football Association, Edin Nimunyam, Ebeko Techri, said the Wedi Kano, the sports minister, Major de say Omo MP no, Honorable Mrekuduka and I inform Major de Somuna, Edio Moni Munyam Beba touching. So we are looking for. Yeah, it needs to.
No who said
it needs to. So Mickey, you could have imagined ka Champions League Ghana media my bola season. Nanka Mickey, you could have imagined.
Yeah.
The numbers a bit critical. Even within the Western region enclave now, man for Mubabe free. Mickey, apart from kind of say best a terrorist attraction. Because what it means, yes, they say a Sipa Tenanche Stadium Ben here, what is a we within that Western region enclave? No, none.
Piasso, fans or more
and has artistic features of the stadium, you know, her pitch, you know, her BBI come. And honestly, I'm really happy with how Go-Face Ghana TNA Park be stadium Matiano. Samatex, Omoni Victoria United, Mickey, and I no pay the Victoria United for no come. Eka those guys are ye who so bet me have Samatex pa. Ye ka Nathan Douala, one of the guys are ba Afcon. Ye ka Winfred Ng. Yeka the other players, you know, Mahat, and all those are guys I who say wait me Samatex in that CAF Champions League. No, one thing a man need who say Mickey, when no a team or no so making a debut, the Champions League. No, Victoria United said the Samatex a new to the competition. No, Sano no see new. So we know quite is behind you bia. Near woman say me at the man need you say. Edmona can so you be one in on the continent. So the experience only Kumasi Santuko to Kwanam or Betimia share to the players are more Samatex company. I just hope and pray Samatex get a very good result, I be manageable. Then the second leg will hanum ababe mere formality. Then we see the next step. Are likely to be Raja Casablanca. So they should just try and grab the results. Make sure say result tonight Mbabenya Cameroon Douala no. Japoma Stadium near Supau. A very big stadium.
Very big stadium.
But one thing I'm pitch no problem kaka. Me have some one Cameroonian game qualifies.
Yes. Problem with the pitch.
Yeah, pitch no. Your problem with the pitch. I think that I watched one of the Cameroon or more national team now kasa one of them qualifies I am boy 19. Na pitch no enshedanye. And one of the pitches I did the ball AFCON 2021.
Yeah.
So I'm still wondering around this time still now. But you better what Samatex can do. But they should be able to scale through. Cameroonian oppositions there na ishia mo eta mo. Yen clubs ishia Cameroonian opposition. Mpempi ya ni eta yo mo frim. At least yehu kotoko ni Cotton Sport. Yehu Brekum Chelsea ni Cotton Sport. Yehu Has ni Sabal de Bati. Yehu kotoko against
Mount Cameroon.
Yehu the Royal Eagle de Menoir 2006. Yehu several times of our teams eliminating them. So this should even ginger the Samatex team. No na Omoheni said they should try as much as possible and grant the results. Yeah, they are best at all. In Swatramai almost omone Elexport. Every chat. Yes. Yeah. Say first leg no mean Swatramai airborne wa ha. Omubia no mako away.
They are playing away.
Likely say be Cameroon.
Yeah.
San and Mati. Who's a Chad ne Cameroon so a share border. That was what I was hearing this morning. Say likely say be a second round be Cameroon. So what it means that you
good results and go neutral.
That's it. I quite said Dreams FC last season in the competition yeah. Especially against FC Cologne of Sierra Leone. So that game no Ebaso Liberia.
Yeah.
So your opponent no obo home away from home. So eventually neutral ground na obiaibo. So in this case no all the attention any quality new BBI added to that game no ma. You just try much as possible get the results and qualify. But you be omu mi enu nyina qualifier mo corner of Africa. Omu mi enu nyina qualifier. More corner of Africa. and that is where baby are. Oh, but yeah, this is the first head.
Yeah, really, no.
I'm cross head. No movie. Near head the next one.
Now to be so.
Well, the next stage in Hukra. Yeah, they shouldn't think about the next stage at all.
It's true.
I think say draw now 2 teams in Nyanya and a draws are a mount crunch say will be Oyero Ubitimi and negotiate your way through. Victoria United, it's just a rising club, even though founded as far back as 202, some 22 years. But I'm yet giants, even in Cameroonian football. Yeah. I feel no more pija. So I will rightly put it. I'm first in the competition. Samates, on the other hand, almost second season in the Ghanaian league, and then first ever in the competition. So it's a fight of the minnows seeking qualification to the group stage of the Champions League. And normally on the African continent, Obo international competition, be say now away first. Yana eboao. Utimi kwa yiro huwa na ukunya a win, a draw, or a narrow loss crana, you are more likely to make amends at home. Yeah. And Uti reports if you honum eba, bibia de the PF say all is well with the team. So let's only hope say Mediema will be confident enough. Samates. Ebe confident enough na second leg omonya good results. Then the second leg, they will be able to sail through. Utie anope ubo Honorable Ignatius Bafuwa. No, so ne Samates for Nkadana Ekasa. Iswatreman. Una. Honorable Ignatius Bafuwa no Mokasa Kachom say yes, it's an away game. Omu home game no. Omu pebe 3-0 margin. So that the return leg, which will be on a neutral grounds, will be just a formality. I think the first legs are very important. The mission anymore is that these clubs, by this time, I'm paying for now consultations a lot. Very, very important. Africa, no nye referee abona BMC and starting on from so be free who could do uti anye ya betima benya obi a obedane no hodu abruni. Kotoko experience no. Bayan ho ofree the Ghanaian embassy ukromo. Obedan who did no do wanim aya or bow when you more honsono, not as either or spy mo, and now say it do be a crofocra a car over focra, sometimes dear gra, a bemau, a dear frema whom a bemo I am recacra. African is so delicate until they need experience hands and need consultation. Look, Dreams FC bomb more than last season, and I think that the management did very well. The Fredachi led management. All the intrigues are a part of it. And I'm hoping, say, Omun Fono, say, Omu Elaki Baby, Ombe consultation. The FA has promised to assist them. But I think that this is where the FA comes good. Honum Baby say logistics, Yemfa, Mun contact us, Messi, Muni Winkasane Ho, and the FA say, Bem no boy teams. I think that's our stage with more. They'll be able to make it.
So tough one.
Finally, the top 4 is coming up. Sunday we are.
But me and say Brekum Chelsea say almost start on pre-season. Among kiki ball.
On the top 4 no. You do baby an my dream say a break say my family who was I see anything wrong with it. So sometimes I want to be a bit circumspect. How can you so by your face chess and other bay? And they are Sunday abo matches. Can you imagine? First competition no. Jamendo is no actually who teams a bebo. We are abo matches no. Top 4 no my am not to top form to do. Seriously. Mama not to top form to do. And it's all part of the planning. People are refusing to plan. Look, Mr. Fiano Mama Bra, Omumpa young guys in the Bimomo. This is the gospel truth. Mr. Fiano, Nenimo Nyam, Nenimo Ferry, why be bree? In Tinkrofo can be Biachena, Yana Yaman 14. But the young cannot cray. Top 4 no, a good, and I a gumponisa. Fiaso has done a lot. He's one of the respected football administrators in this country. And it's a bit difficult to look at them in the face and tell them they are not living up to the billing. But trust you me, first of all, league in the Crown Council is another thing. How they selected the 4 teams is another thing. And within this short into Chelsea, no money ne can den, and OJ opinions or Bebomo we face chesa, and then because I feel no started the pre-season start. Chelsea is in Kumasi, am I correct?
Omo Kumasi. Omo so mo ba Kumasi be 2 pre-season so, but omo kick ball, san according to.
International Sunday no has come too early. Is that what they are saying?
Yes.
Of course. But well, another born on Crawford the 5 pre-season. Until so much Japanese on Beboa. Omo try no more. It's better than the competition in the Hokra. It's a tough one also in the oh, prepare. You need some friendlies. Sometimes. While before car, akope referees, akope venue. No, they are kobo friendly. No, what's about when you she. Where they are stadium now. You organize friendly now. Yama hotel. If you cry na feeding kakra room, and yes, I'm always kakra. But seriously, sir, Europe for friendly is no more bono. I'm planning a year ahead. You know, because if you cry, next season, maybe a man you be called the pre-season. Watch out, see, you know, the number of friendlies or bebo money. It's about planning. We need to sit down and plan.
But Franco, I at times ask myself, say, in pain for no, how exciting the top 4 has been. Time I buy idea.
It will be a league, you know, obit me fight is will be making sure say top 4 no do be make it. No akobo top 4 tournaments in be. What I say? And I got top 4 and you be akono. And they killed it slowly.
Ability infancy.
Good.
Ability infancy.
That's the ambassador.
Ambassador.
Got top 4 ambassador. No, you are an ambassador to